In this video, I just wanted to quickly share with you ways how YouTube has managed to change my life. This is a video that I feel like I should have made first way before I actually started posting a lot of videos and sharing what is happening here, because as much as I've managed to share with you guys on how I came up to get started doing what I'm doing here, one of the things that I think I haven't been able to share in detail with you guys is how I managed to come up with the money that I've managed to invest here on this farm and build it to where it is. And the truth is, it all started with the video that I recorded and posted on YouTube. This is the very first video that I posted, but I've since privated it, because the main purpose why I created this video is simply because I wanted to share the vision that I had for this farm with a few people that I wanted to invite them into investing with me. What it means is, way before I started actually building this farm, I asked for an investment from people via YouTube. And it's a strategy that I think for any business owner who wants to go out there and raise money could equally use the same strategy to go out and ask people to come and invest in the vision that they have. And this is probably maybe one of the takeaways from this video, because I've seen quite a few videos that are talking about how YouTube is changing people's lives, and the way how I could relate to this particular videos is simply because I also used YouTube platform to reach out to potential investors who could invest in what I'm doing here. And for those of you who are looking into starting a business, or maybe you already have a business and you're thinking about probably maybe raising capital, so you can actually invite people to come and invest in your business, there's a link below this video where I'm putting together resources that could help you on how to figure out to do that. I'm putting together a workshop that is going to share on some of the ways how you can go about asking people to invest into your business, because I think one of the things that I think people forget when you are starting a business, not a hobby but a business, is the fact that in many cases you need other people to trust you, believe in the investment that you are making, but also be able to share a vision. And the vision that I have for this investment itself is way bigger than myself. I've shared with you guys that I've spent the past 24 years living in UK, and probably maybe the assumptions for most people who come and watch this video is that I made all the money that I needed to make in UK and then brought the money back here and started working on this as using my own savings only. That's not really true. I have investment partners. When I share with you guys on these videos and I tell you guys that I've got partners who have invested in me, that I'm working so hard here in the sun to make sure that I can make them rich, I can make them money, it's simply because when I started this vision of building this, I knew the goal that I had set out for myself is way too big for myself just to go and start toiling and doing things haphazardly. It's a big vision, and the plans that we have here, it's not just to raise 15,000, 25,000 chickens and then we should say, okay, we are farming. We've been able to achieve that easily, but we do have massive goals. And some of you guys have shared with you that we are working on the 88 acres of land that we are actually cultivating here, which is arable at the moment. But we also have 500 acres, which is under our management. And I can tell you that it's not just the land itself that we're thinking about here. We're thinking about, oh, these other revenue streams that we've put in place. I've shared with you guys about the food box that we deliver to our customers. The email list that we have of subscribers on this food box is just over 18,000 subscribers at the time of recording this video. So much of people who have been able to subscribe to this food box, we've managed to get these leads using local marketing tactics, but also using YouTube as well. So I'm not just reaching out to investors who can invest into the business, but I'm also building an email list of customers, service users who are buying from us. The other part of how YouTube has also been able to change my life is we've built a consultancy service arm of the business, which means there are customers who are reaching to us via YouTube. They watch our videos, we put out pieces of content which is helping us to get in front of people who are actually aspiring to do either something similar to what we are doing or something that they can kind of like retire into. I'll give you an example. Like there are quite a lot of people who are living in diaspora who are actually looking at transitioning from their current careers, like I did. My background is computer science, coding and building mobile apps, back-end systems for businesses has always been what I've been doing, apart from the corporate job that I had working for Amazon. I quit all that so that I can focus on doing this. This process itself has been a career transition for me to move away from everything that I knew and take all the skills that I needed to implement in this business. And there's quite a lot of people who are trying to do something similar like that. And thanks to YouTube, I'm able to get in front of people like those, and we get on the call, and we call this a clarity and strategy call. We talk about what their plans are. We talk about their big picture, and if they are happy to work one-on-one with me, if I can help them, then I'm able to to put an offer in front of them so that we can work together, and I help them achieve some of their dreams. Not only that, there's also other people who are reaching out to me, asking how we've managed to acquire so much land that is under our management at the moment, and if they are looking for a piece of land that they can buy, we are able to help in something like that. We've put together a few offers. Some of them are in the training format. Some of them are programs that we are putting out to our customers, and really the traffic source has always been YouTube. So just saying that YouTube has been able to change my life, it's not just about how I managed to bring in investors. And mind you, I managed to raise up to £250,000. Okay, so that's a lot of money. If I translated that kind of amount of money into Malawi kwacha, that's a lot of money, right? Now, I'm not saying that you guys, you're going to go out and raise that kind of money. Some of you, the kind of business you want to do, probably maybe you just need 5, 10, 15,000 pounds. Yeah, that's something that I think if you knew how to go about doing it, if you work with somebody who's been able to do it and show you how it's done, you would be able to go out there and do it on your own. You don't need a lot of equipment to be able to execute this. When I did my first video, even up to today, I'm recording my videos using a mobile phone. When I look at my analytics in the back end of either my social media platforms, YouTube itself, I can see that most of my viewers are using smartphones. They're using tablets. These phones, they are pretty much the same mobile phones that I'm using when I'm recording my videos. I haven't bought any expensive equipment to be able to record my videos. Everything that I'm doing at the moment is pretty much standard equipment that I'm using. And in my previous video, I did share with you guys that all I did to start a YouTube channel was to start the farm and then start documenting everything that I'm doing here. And I'm extending this offer to you guys that probably maybe you think what is stopping you to get started in either your farm or on YouTube is you don't have equipment to do that. I'm using a mobile phone. Right now, this video that you're watching, I've recorded it using an iPhone. You don't have to have an iPhone like I do. Mind you, there are quite other good mobile phones that are not iPhone that are capable of shooting probably even some of the best videos than an iPhone could do. But hey, I'm not going to preach about brands and what they offer and things like that. All I'm saying to you guys is you probably have watched videos that are talking of how YouTube has been able to transform somebody's life, and they're sharing you screenshots of AdSense revenue and whatever it has. There are so many benefits that I think YouTube offers to anybody. But the way how YouTube has been able to change my life, YouTube has been able to change my life simply because I've managed, number one, I've managed to be able to reach out to potential investors, and they came and invested in what I'm doing here. Number two, I've managed to create offers that I've put out to my audience. And 18,000 people have managed to subscribe to our food box. We've managed to reach out to people who we would be able to help them set up their own backyard farm raising quails, and we've been able to sign just over 2,000 farmers. We've been able to recruit professionals who are working with us and a growing network of farmers. And in my previous video, I've just shared with you guys that I've signed up just over 2,000 farmers who are on my waiting list of beta testers for a software platform that I'm building for farmers. The platform, I would have not been able to do all this simply because I could see that most of the people who have signed up on this waiting list, 76% of them have come through YouTube, right? So when I say that YouTube has been able to change my life, I mean literally it has changed my life simply because the dream that I have building up here has been possible simply because I was able to reach out to people who were able to trust me with their hard-earned money, and people who believed in the vision that I had for this business, and the people who are still continually going out there to buy the products that we are growing over here. This place, when I came here, there was nothing here. It was a bush. Nothing has ever grown on this piece of land, and we've turned that around, and we have crops, we have animals, that we have pigs, we have goats, we have rabbits, we have chickens. We are growing a multiple variety of crops that we are growing here. This place was literally a bush, but now it's a thriving community. It's a compound with a thriving community around it. And in this particular community where we are working, we've been able to come in and create jobs. And all of that is a result of one or two videos that I first posted on this YouTube channel, just to be able to reach out to people who could help me execute with the vision that I had for this place. And for you guys, I know that some of you guys have big ideas, probably maybe bigger than what we have here. And the only thing that's stopping you is probably you think you don't have the resources that you need. Probably it begins by just investing a little bit in yourself. There's a link in this video at the bottom. Book an appointment to talk to me. I'll probably be able to point you in the right direction. Let's have a chat. And if you can attend any of my workshops that I'm organizing to break down on how you can actually go out and speak to people, what you need to put in place so that people should be able to believe in the vision that you have for the business that you want to build. I've been able to do it, and it's not simply because I was so special that I would be able to do it. But I think it begins by having, taking that first step with belief that you're going to be able to reach out to one or two people. Mind you guys, you don't need a lot of people investing in your business. And for me, when I reached out to potential investors, when I reached out to people through YouTube, I was able to have probably, I had about 47 people who had shown interest in doing this. And I was able to cherry pick a few that I thought I would be able to work with them, and I would enjoy working with them long term. And here we are. So I'm not just playing here when I tell you guys that YouTube has literally changed my life. And this is not based on how much money I'm making off YouTube via AdSense. No, I got monetized from the first video that I recorded and posted on YouTube. And I believe that you too could be able to do it. Reach out to me and I'll be able to show you. All right?